Yes, guys, how to increase click-through rate on YouTube. Let's go. Guys, I want to show you a quick video on how to increase your click-through rate and some of the important things about click-through rates as well, because, they say that the average click-through rate on YouTube is between 2 and 10%, right? And this is such a wide range of a number. So it's not about that. It's about looking at your channel average and trying to increase it bit by bit. There's some people that just get a 1% CTR, but yet they've got like 1 million views. And somebody that's got like 15,000 views might be 3%. So it's all kind of relative. But let me just explain something. Your job is to try to get as many clicks as possible, right? And to increase this, there are a few ways to do this. So I'm going to look at this video. This is one of my recent videos that I've done. Maybe it's about a month old. So you can see that the impressions is a 6.6 click-through rate, which is not bad. It's good. And it's got 8.5k impressions. Let me just go to the overview very quickly. So the video is about how to rank a Fiverr gig on first page. You can see here, look at the side panel. See, this is very important, guys. So you got suggested. This is where YouTube are suggesting my video, right? They like it. The browse features, again, is another feature where YouTube are promoting it because they're putting it on the home page of some people that are actually searching for it. And this is other YouTube features. So I can see from this one, and this is quite recent, it's given me 19 subs, decent watch time, 718 views. Like I said, there's a very recent one published, but what it does, it shows good traction. If you look at the graph is nice. And you can also see that it's YouTube that's pushing this. What you're trying to do is you want to get YouTube to push your video as much as possible, because it actually won't even matter what the CTR is, because they're going to get it out there. And if they push your video, you're going to be seen. Whether it's 1% or 7%, it's fine. You will get seen. So far they are pushing it. In the last 2 days, it's got 43 views. So it's a consistent thing. They are pushing it, and it's growing as well. And let's go back to the reach, because this is interesting, right? So if we look at this reach chart, because look, obviously the impressions have grown over time, right? Actually, it's been more than a month, but look at the impressions. At the minute, we're looking at almost 8.5k impressions. Now, basically, impressions is the more it's out there, the more impressions of your video. That means the more visibility you have. So each time a video is there, that's one impression. If it's on a homepage of somebody's, that's another impression. So you want to get your visibility there as much as possible. And what's nice about this chart is you can see that there's a big increase in visibility. So therefore, the more impressions you get, the more you're going to be seen, and the more likely you will get a click-through rate, right? So that's your aim. Now, let me just show you something else that's amazing. Like for me, this is amazing. Look at this. This is really important. 86.9% of impressions are from YouTube recommending my content. Look at this. 86.9%. Look at that. Right. So 46% are recommended on a watch page, and 40% are recommended on homepage. So that means YouTube likes this video. And what you want to try and do is you want to try and get YouTube to like the video. But how do you actually get YouTube to actually like your video? Because this is the key, right? You want to get YouTube that likes it. Now, I'm going to give you some tips about this. The main thing is, the most important thing that you need to do is you need to work on the thumbnail. The thumbnail is the key, right? The thumbnail is the key to this. So look, this is a simple thumbnail. I do simple thumbnails. They're not overcomplicated, right? So I just put look at this. I just put a picture of me, because they like to see humans, right? There needs to be a human element to your thumbnails, right? I like to make simple background, so like it's a plain background so that the writing can stand out. I like to have simple colors, so I like to do using like a contrasting color with a simple clear font style, so you can see that it's in black and red to highlight the word that I want to highlight. I'll then add in another element, which I've got is a laptop. Some people use phones, some people use other items, which is also quite good. I'll also put the thing that it's to do with. So basically on this thumbnail, it says free lead generation tools, right? So lead generation is to do with capturing emails. And you can see there, I've got an image on the screen, on the laptop screen, to do with a landing page. And you've also got a symbol of an email also on the side. And then I'm also put symbols of TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, because these are actually free lead generation tools. So what it is it makes sense, right? It makes sense. Now, it's not as simple as that. That is not the only way that you're going to increase your CTR, right? Because you're looking to increase it. So there are many other methods that you need to do. You need to couple that by using either something called TUBEBUDDY, which is an SEO software, which is a fantastic SEO software where you can get look at researching the keywords to make sure that what you're doing the video on is actually something that has low competition, right? Now, what I mean by low competition is if you do a video and everyone's doing a video on it, or there's so many people doing a video, you're not even going to get seen. You need to go onto YouTube where the competition is low, so you can have a chance of being seen. So you can have a chance of YouTube actually suggesting you or putting you on a browse features or whatever it is. So what you need to do is you need to use something called either VIDIQ or TubeBuddy, right? VIDIQ or TubeBuddy. These are, I would say, the two best SEO softwares out there, guys. Listen, I'm subscribing to both, and guys, listen, you want to try a free trial of either of those two, they're in the link in my description. You got to check it out because they're actually amazing, guys. It's ridiculous. It's so good. So this is TubeBuddy, right? TubeBuddy is fantastic, right, as well. So these two will help you rank. You need to rank, right? It's not just putting a video out there and getting lucky. No, it doesn't work like that. So let me show you an example. Free lead generation tools is the title. In this case, I could go TubeBuddy or go VIDIQ. I'm going to type it in. Free lead, right? Lead generation, right? Tools. Now, I'm going to research this title because title is key as well to actually getting ranked. So free lead generation tools. Look. This is showing me, this chart here is showing me that it gets a high score. Okay, now I could put this on TubeBuddy, they'll tell me the same. And what it is it has a search volume. That means in a month, 4,257 people would search for this. The competition is quite low. So it's telling me that this is a good idea for a video to do. That's why I did it. I'm not going to do a random video, right? So obviously something that I know about, something that I can talk about, something that I can teach. So I'm going to do it. So that is important. The title that you do, the subject matter that you do has to have low competition. So I know from this chart, okay, that's a good chance. And it gives you a good chance, right? It gives me a good chance to rank. It doesn't mean it's guaranteed to rank, by the way, but it gives me a good chance, right? So that's what you do. You have to do a combination of things. Now, it's not as simple as that. I've got other videos which I talk about how to rank your YouTube videos. If you check out on the playlist, I go through it in a little bit more detail, exactly how to do it with your title, your tags, your description. It's a science, guys. It's a science, it's an art, and you have to get it right. And people are doing this. That's how they're getting seen. So increase that click-through rate, guys. Make sure that you do a thumbnail. I would say, guys, look, it works for me. And it doesn't have to be the same, but I'm saying this works. Simple, clear background. Like, imagine there's hundreds of these coming up. Now, they've typed in free lead generation tools. Now, if they've typed in the same thing, they're likely to click on it because that's what they're looking for. And then they want to look at the image. Then they're going to think, is this to do with what we want? So they'll see that there's, okay, email there. There's a landing page. All of these things psychologically will help them want to click, and then they'll eventually say, okay, they'll make a decision, and that decision is where the CTR comes into play. Now, where you're ranked as well, so if you're coming up on the first page, you've got a very good chance of being clicked as well. And that's where VIDIQ or TUBEBUDDY, guys, comes into play, because it helps you rank up the charts. So there's a couple of hints there, guys. Like I said, you need to get an SEO software. It's a must these days. So click the link in the description where you can get 30 days free trial on VIDIQ or TubeBuddy, and you can try it out. See if you like it. They're both slightly different. I got both because I think they're both brilliant. But try them out. Now, the other thing is this, and this thing I forgot to say, is you need to create really good thumbnails. Now, you don't need to actually look. I haven't done anything like in terms of I never got any designers to do this. This is honestly the easiest thing to create. I created it myself. I create it in 2 minutes now, like literally. So I use something called Canva. And again, check the link in my description. You can get a free trial for the pro version because it's great. So Canva, if you don't know, guys, I'm sure a lot of you do know, but if you don't know, this is like my go-to. This is my go-to design software where I do everything: thumbnails, design, social media, projects. And let me just show you just a few of mine, because I've got a few different channels that I've got on YouTube, a few different YouTube channels, but I do it for everything. Look at these, guys. Look at these designs. So these are all some of the designs that I've done. Look at these are all my thumbnails anyway that I've done. You know, look, there's my face. I deleted the background. There's one of my other YouTube channels, the podcast that I've got. Guys, you know, it's simple, and I will go through it. I need to go through this with you. Look, check this out. So it's really simple to design, guys. I don't really spend much time. All these elements are simple to create. All it is having a font style, you know, simple font there, getting images, you know, using some of the images that they got with their elements. The thumbnails are created anyway. They have a bank of thumbnails where you can just copy and paste. You don't even need to make a thumbnail. They actually make them for you. So everything is free on here. I mean, everything can be taken quite easy, quite quickly, guys. But you need to check it out. You know, you need to check it out, because this is going to help you create really cool thumbnails that people actually want to click on. But like I said, my advice is always that. Keep it nice, keep it simple, put a human element, put a image in the front, put something that's to do with. So for example, in this case, I'm talking about Fiverr. Put bold writing so it's clear when you got a lot of different results and you want to stand out, and then put things that relate to it. Like here, I've got these elements that relate to it. Have an arrow maybe pointing and show in this case that you can make money from it. So I put just money. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, remember, check out those links in my description for those free trials. If you did like the video and you did find value, I'd appreciate it. Hit the like, subscribe, smash the notification bell, and don't forget, check out my playlist, guys, because this playlist will go through some more tips on how to rank your videos. Guys, take care, and I'll see you on the next one.